Hello. What's up? I didn't mean to make no Illuminati symbol there. So no one, don't say that I'll rep the triangle. That was just me being silly. I was trying to wave. Anyway, so what I'm going to talk about is we had somebody in the comments and they said, how they said? They said, why don't I get to see anything like this? And I thought, and I answered back and I said, well, maybe I'll share some of my stories because I have had some encounters. So, in about January, February of 2019, I was living with my grandparents. Now, they live in a very small town, and it's kind of rural. There's a lot of cows and pastures and woods. And so I'm laying in the bed one night, and probably 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I hear something. The best way I can describe it to you to make this noise, it's like a cross between a squealing pig or a deer that's being hunted. Okay? It's like, but like a oinky pigginess to it. Okay? And so we're sitting at the dinner table, and I was like, did y'all hear that noise? I asked my grandparents. And Mel was like, are you talking about that squealing weird noise? She said, yeah, I heard it too. And I said, well, do you know what animal that is? And she says, no, I can't tell you what kind of animal that is. And Grandpa sleeps like a log, so he didn't hear it. Well, I said, well, if I hear it again, I'm going out there. Like clockwork, 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning rolls around, and I'm hearing that noise again. So I get my phone for the flashlight. And their driveway is like here, it's flat. Okay, here, let me show you. So it's flat, and you can park your cars here, and here would be their house, and here's the door. Okay, so I come out the door, go out on the porch, and I'm walking, and then there's a hill that drops off over here, like this. Okay, so I'm walking, and I get up to the hill about right here, and my grandparents have a fence that run along this side over here, all the way down, and then it comes back this way. It's a pasture there, and they have a barn right here too. Okay, so down here, something stops dead in the middle of the road. It's walking on 2 legs. It's jet black. Has a dog head or a wolf head. But also down here at the fence, there's one standing like this, and it, like at its hips, groin area was where the fence is, and that fence comes up to here on me. Okay? So whatever that was like 8 or 9 foot tall. But there were 3 of them. There was one below it as well. It had the dog head, and I mean, just, dude, you could see, I mean, it's like a chiseled bodybuilder. Like, I'm not kidding you. It was ripped. Now, they all stopped, and they didn't move. The weirdest thing, though, is like it was darker than the night sky. There, like, you couldn't really see fur. It was almost like it was like a shadow, but physically solid shadow. Anyway, so I tried to take pictures and film it. No, like, I got so scared that I backed up all the way out, back to the door, and felt for the doorknob, and went back in, and then shut the door and locked it. Okay? So next morning I wake up, and I'm like, I'm going to go out there and look for footprints. So I go out there, And right below where I had stood with the flashlight, there's a little hill right here, probably about 3 or 4 foot high, and it's got a little gully right here where the water drains down in the ditch. Well, it put its foot right there where the water had drained, and it had I would call it subhuman foot. Okay, it was very human-like, but at the end of its toes, it had talons, like sharp talons. You could see the talon marks on the end of the toes. But it wasn't all human because it was more narrow. The foot was really narrow. And, believe it or not, I have a picture of that on an old email of the footprint. Now, if I can get into that email and get that picture for you, I will. But that's a true story, and I'll tell you, anybody that calls me a liar, I will take a lie detector test. You pay for that test, and I'll take a lie detector test because I'm not lying. That's the truth. That's what I saw. And I have 2 other really good stories too. Really 3, but the third one I didn't see anything. I just heard some craziness. But every one of these stories, they're backed by another person. Like my grandma heard the noise the night before on this one. Every story that I have, I've either run and got someone else to witness it with me, or they were already with me. So, tell me, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. Please like, comment, subscribe. I could really use some subscribers, guys. Like I said, I can replicate this. If I can get you in shape, man, get you feeling better, get you where you love yourself, dude. I can help you. First 30 subscribers, I will talk to one-on-one and coach you through this. And if you're interested in like branching out and maybe doing some of this TikTok stuff and this YouTube stuff, I can teach you how to do it, man. I can replicate this. I know how. I've got it down to a T, boys. If I could teach a class, I could make every one of them people replicate what I've already done. But hand to God, wouldn't have done it without Him. Right? Amen. God bless you.